Hey fans, we're back at it again here. We're with Miami Mike. We're with the Navy. We're with Daniel Gonzalez, Antonio Gully from the Navy here at AAC Media Day, beautiful Newport, Rhode Island. We got the linebacker, we have the running back slash motion back. You do a little bit of everything. When I watch you guys on TV, I still can't figure out that offense. So I don't know how you guys on defense can figure it out when you guys practice against each other. But tell us about this high-potent offense with the Navy. It's very exciting to watch and very hard to stop.
Definitely. It's a lot of moving pieces, and we just focus on doing our job, and that's how we become successful.
You know, 11 wins last year. That was a record by the Navy team's most wins in a season. And you know, it's always important to beat Army. Tell us a little bit about the season, and then when we get to the end of the season, the Army-Navy experience.
Definitely. We're just taking one game at a time, you know, focus on each opponent for that week, and that's like a championship mindset. You know, we just focus on that opponent and move on to the next. So.
Excellent. Well, Fordham is week 1.
Yes, sir.
You know, and I think that you guys are going to do some damage to Fordham because you guys are much stronger, and it's pretty exciting to see that you guys will be playing Fordham. Sort of like a local rivalry game since the Army-Navy, we keep Fordham in the loop. So 3 touchdowns last year. You guys scored 55 out of 58 possessions in the red zone. That's amazing. That is big numbers.
Yes, sir.
How are you so successful in the red zone?
Again, just taking it one play at a time, and execution. Just focus on our job, taking care of our responsibility, not worrying about everything else. You know, just worry about our job, doing our job at that play, and that's how we become successful.
The offense you run with all the motions, fake handoffs, the second backs coming through, what is that offense called?
The triple option. Navy's triple option.
Well, it's not just a triple option. It's you said it. Triple option is easy. We do that in high school. But the Navy triple option is something special to watch. Was that one of the reasons why you decided to come into the Navy, not only to serve us, but playing football with the triple option? Your speed, it fits you perfect.
Definitely, and it's a lot of moving pieces, and I felt like I would be a good fit for it. They run the ball, you know, we block, and I felt like I've been a great fit for it.
Well, let's move to the other side of the ball here, the linebacker. We got the big boy here next to us now. Daniel, 65 tackles last year. Big season for you. What did you do different this year to prepare yourself for this upcoming season?
I've been real focused on basically my body structure, my weight. I think last year I was too focused on seeing how big I can get instead of understanding like what weight I play best at. And I think I found a perfect balance at what weight I play best at, where I'm the fastest and the strongest.
You have some really big games this year. You have Notre Dame. You have a very tough schedule. You also have Army. When you go up against teams like Notre Dame and some of the bigger Division I schools, is there any other preparation for you, or do you just keep preparing the same way you do for like a team like Fordham? How do you prepare for the bigger schools?
I think we prepare the same way. I mean, we can't look at a team like Fordham and look down on them. They're actually a very good school with an NFL caliber running back, and each game we're going to take as a championship, like Tony was saying.
Tell me, last night we had the clam bake, we had a great night. Today was media day. How was your experience today? I'll start with you first and then come over to you. How was your experience with AAC Media and your whole experience here in Newport this weekend?
It was a pretty amazing experience. This is my first time like really being in front of the cameras, first time as a captain actually having to show my face a little bit. But it was nice to see how far the AAC has come and how spectacular of an event they put on. And then the clam bake, I've never even seen anything like that. I'm from Arizona, so we don't have very much seafood over there. And it's the first time I've had lobster as well.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. It was pretty good. It was a hassle to get it, but once you eat it, it's good.
Fair enough. And how about your experience this whole weekend down here with the media? If you're here, you're a leader. So tell us about your experience and how was your day today with the media at the AAC Media Day?
It was awesome. Like you said, it's great to see how far the AAC has come and where we're going. And the competition is good to match a name with a face, and just to meet the guys and the coaches. It's an awesome experience. And the clam bake, like you said, was very, very tasty. Lobster was very good.
Fair enough. Now, we have to talk Army-Navy. It's just tradition. So, this year we're going into another big season, and we're going to wrap it up with the big Army-Navy game in Philadelphia. What is it like being over there at that stadium with all the Army people and all the Navy people dressed up? What is the whole experience for 2 or 3 days? Because I'm sure they have. You don't show up on Friday and play Saturday and leave, do you?
No.
No. So tell us. We'll start with you. When Army plays Navy, what goes on behind the scenes and so on?
So behind the scenes, we have what's called Army Week at the academy, and that's basically all the plebes. They're pulling pranks on the upperclassmen. They have a lot more liberties than they would normally have as a freshman. And then coming into the game, we show up I think 2 days before, 2 or 3 days before the actual game, and it's just the festivities that go on, the pageantry of Army Navy. You have, I mean, the helicopters for Army, you have the jets for Navy, you have just the pageantry of the drill marching onto the field. It's definitely a different experience, and I told another guy this, just you can't put records up against each other. You can't say, oh, Navy went 10 or is 9-1 and Army is 2-9. Like, they're not.
It's a rivalry game. It could go either way.
Exactly.
So whatever the records say they are, you just throw that out for the game, because the passion on the field is what's bringing out the best in both teams. You know, right? So tell a bit about your experience with the Army Navy game, and have you had any big moments that you remember right now?
Well, to say the experience is just great. The emotions that flow, the atmosphere is just great. Seeing the planes and the helicopters fly over is just awesome. But memorable experience.
Did you score a touchdown? Did you have a big run, big play, anything that you can remember against Army that said, damn, man, I did that against Army?
I think it was my freshman year. I made the last tackle to end the game on kickoff my freshman year.
And that's fair enough. As a freshman, man, you're getting it done, right?
Exactly. Yes,
so Navy was 11-2 this year. You guys have big plans. You going to win the conference this year or what? What do you think? You going to take over?
That's our goal.
That's the goal. You going to get it done?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How about you? You ready to take over the AAC conference?
Oh, most definitely.
Any chance you can go undefeated?
Yes, sir. There's always a chance.
All right. Tell us a little about the coach. How's his discipline with you guys?
He's awesome. He's awesome. He's just a phenomenal leader on and off the field, and holds us accountable. And when he holds us accountable, we recognize that and we do the right thing.
What type of schedule do you have to hold at the Navy? Getting up early, training, your obligations. What is it like? And how does your day start in the morning?
So I would say I'm up around 6:30 a.m. every morning. I have formation at 7. Right after my formation, breakfast, and then classes from 7:55 until 12, lunch, where we'll have meetings for about an hour for football. Come back to class. We have class from 1:30 till 3:30. Go straight to practice. Practice until about 7. Once practice is over, head up to our rooms, do homework for about 3 hours.
Wow.
And then if you didn't procrastinate or didn't get on Facebook during the homework time, you might get in bed by 11.
Yeah.
So it's a daily cycle.
That's a tough cycle. Is that you're the same way, I'm sure, following the same procedure?
Definitely.
But do you get on Facebook and social media, honestly?
Yes, sir. So
it's part of life. I mean, we're doing it right now.
Midnight is probably where I go to sleep, so around midnight, make sure I'm in bed.
Excellent. Well, guys, I want to say thank you for your time today. Daniel, Tonio, it's a pleasure having you here at the AAC Media Day in beautiful Newport, Rhode Island. This is Miami Mike with NUC Sports.com, NFL Draft Bible, and Defiance Bottled Water. Oh, baby, game on.